No, Clarence.
Here's the thing, bruh. I am for protecting black men, but I will also hold them accountable when it's time to hold them accountable. So when I tell you,
I
even
agree.
before the evidence that Alicia Keys was not a homewrecker, it was on Swiss Beats. This had nothing to do with her, and I'm sick of folk talking about she was a homewrecker.
It was perceived that she
that's the
was.
problem.
You can't be bad. You can't be mad at the people for believing in something that made
I'll tell you,
looked
know
like
what?
something. It looked like she was
a
homewrecker.
lot of folk
believe
was
she homewrecker.
hating.
We all
A lot
know
of
the
folk was
truth now.
hating.
He had a whole baby on his wife before he even started dating Alicia Keys. Who has a baby on their wife?
Wade.
Who has a baby on their
Dwayne
wife?
Wade.
Huh? Dwayne Wade did not have a baby on his wife. He did not. They were on a break that Gabrielle Union proposed. She proposed the break. Not his fault. The first woman he messes with in the break, he got pregnant. That sounds like an accident. That sounds like he didn't even want to sleep with this other woman.
That killed me, right? Because a lot of you niggas know a break is it's just a setup. You know that's a setup.
It's just a setup. It's just a setup. I never believed it. I've been on a few breaks in my life, not in my recent relationship, but in past relationships. And I never did anything because I was never doing anything in the first place to warrant a break.
What's up, everybody?
Just sounds like someone else was enjoying the break. You know what I'm saying? Men, if a woman suggests that y'all go on a break, you need to get suspicious because they might be doing it for themselves. Just saying, you know. They want to probably explore.
Ladies and gentlemen, black men, black women, niggas, niggettes, non-niggas, non-niggettes. Welcome to the No Clarence podcast. I am your co-host.
Niggettes?
I am your co-host, Tyler. And I'm here with my player partner, Jay, my brother. How you doing?
What's up?
Man?
I'm here. That's what we're talking about. Money.
How was your week?
J Money. That's my.
How was your week?
Huh? Good week. You know, just been, got my Christmas tree.
I got a real one or
day after. Yeah, we always get a real one. Got my Christmas tree. It fell over a couple times. Something was wrong with it. It was all soggy because when we went to go buy the tree, it was raining out, and we was already at the place when the rain started. We wasn't gonna leave and come back. So, yeah, the tree fell over a couple times, and I was trying to fix it, but the lady's father is a handyman. So when I leave the house, she always calls him and has him do things that.
How do you feel about that?
Fix myself. I'm fine with it.
Seriously,
it's cool. It's cool. Some things, I know how to do myself. If I don't know how to do something, it's fine. But if I know how to do it myself, it's like, damn.
It is a little shot at the ego, ain't it?
It's a little embarrassing. It's like my girl's father gonna come here and measure the floor for the carpet when I could do that myself.
You ever be like, can you at least tell a nigga you gonna call your father? Can I get the chance to call him?
Just
why can't I call him? Be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I need your help real quick.
Nah, I'm fine.
It's a shot at the ego.
It's funny. I always find it funny because I'd be like, damn, he must think of so much less of me as a man. But it makes me feel better knowing that my sister-in-law's fiance has the same thing happen. So it's nothing against us as men. It makes me feel better because he's a cool guy.
I've done a better job in actually calling my father-in-law. My father-in-law he's in construction. He's he project manager. Yeah. He just know people. You know what I'm saying? So I've done a better job of let me hit him up first before it gets too bad. And my wife ends up calling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'll let him know. You got to give him a report on what you've been up to.
Yeah, it's like, it kind of feels like, I was going to do it, but, she called you before she asked me. And, it's just you gotta make sure you let him know when he does come over. Yo, I did this though.
Right.
I did
Hey
that and I
man,
did this.
yeah man, you know I replaced the light on the car. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look man, I put air in
Yeah,
them tires. You feel me? Yeah.
you know, I had, I'm, I have jumper cables.
I got a starter. I got
I
it.
got it.
I
I got
promise
it.
I got it. Hold on one second.
Yeah, but other than that, it's been pretty good. How's your week been? Anything
Man,
going
it
on
was
with
a
you, my
good week,
brother?
man. First off, shout out to my brother-in-law. Not my brother-in-law. God dang. That was cold. But it made me first shout out to my brother-in-law. They finna come up from Florida this week. But shout out to my brother. Shout out to my
So,
brother.
oh, your actual,
My
your
yeah,
full blood.
full blood brother, man.
Damn.
We went up to Philly. We went up to Philly to have an early Christmas dinner with my brother Warren and my
Oh, that's
nephew, my
beautiful.
niece. And this man blessed my heart. He legit made us cheesesteaks himself.
Oh,
And
wow.
when I tell you,
Oh, were they good?
it blessed my soul. I thank you. Thank you to my
Yeah,
brother for them
that sounds
cheesesteaks.
nice. Is a homemade cheesesteak better than like going to get a
Let
cheesesteak
me
in
tell you
Philly?
something. No, but he made it. He made it. It tasted like I should have bought that
Yeah,
somewhere. I feel like it felt like I got a cheesesteak
it felt
from
like you.
from
Oh,
gyms for
that's
free.
amazing.
That's what it tasted like.
Sometimes homemade food. Sometimes homemade food just be
I mean,
tasting
he
so
took his
good.
time on it,
Like
bruh.
it just be
It
like
was great,
amazing.
man. And then we played
You could just feel the
exactly.
love in it.
And we played spades. And we played man, let me bruh.
Spades,
Played
spade. You play
spades.
spades.
First time in a minute. I forgot all the rules, but when I play with my brother, he already know I don't
Yeah,
know nothing. So he just always breaks it down for me. So that's always straight. And then
yeah. I was gonna say spades is the one game where like it's kind of bad if you don't know how to play
it's
because no
crazy
one ever
though,
wants to
because
teach
it's
you.
easy. It's low key, easy game. It's not
Yeah,
hard at
it's not
all.
that hard. But like you forget, and then when you forget the rules, next thing you know, oh, I can't have him as my partner. He don't know what he doing. He don't know. Like black people are very forgiving people, but if you
It's
don't know how to
over.
play spades, it's like you're
The
dead
funny
to them.
thing is,
Especially when the spades table gets brought out.
we only played it because my mom was like, "I'm ready." I was like, "Mom, when you start playing spades?" She said she been playing it with the lady she be working with. She be watching. I'm like, that's hilarious. And then, bruh, so my
That's
brother like he
hilarious.
just finished his basement by himself. By the way, he had an
Yeah.
unfinished basement when he moved into the house. He finished that thing by himself. It got the flooring, roof, like everything. Did that joint
Oh,
up.
that's dope.
Man got a pool table, right? Why my
Yeah.
father beat everybody in pool?
I just picture your father coming out
Uncle
like
Phil,
like Uncle Phil with his own with his own with his own
fam.
with
It
his
was
own
funny
pool
because
stick.
like I was playing my brother. I played my
Go get
brother
Bubba.
first, and I'm looking at my pop like he probably. I lost to my brother because I scratched on the A ball, bro. Like I had the A ball scratched on that. So
Oh damn,
then
that's the
I'm looking at my
worst.
pop like man, Warren finna beat him. So my pops just like you forget my
Yeah.
pops in the Air Force. They ain't had nothing else to do but play pool and get turned.
But I was gonna say that they probably, yeah, I was gonna say they probably didn't have no like downtime, ping pong and
So
pool. I
next thing
feel
you
like
know,
that's all you
he
got when you're in the
just I
military.
mean he know how to put the right touch on everything. These balls, the angles he hitting them from, I'm like,
Was he laying across the table like,
bruh,
boop?
tell me why we about to leave and there's a hearse outside. We was like, what you talking about? For all them bodies I just laid out. For all the bodies I just beat. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh
Oh
my
man. Yeah,
god.
so shout out to that man. And then my wife wanted to give me a shout out. She wanted to tell me shout out to me for my birthday coming up.
Oh
two
yeah,
days.
2 days. It's 2
2
days. It's the
days.
Thursday. It's on Thursday. Oh shit! Happy
Man,
birthday, my brother.
don't
Happy birthday.
sing it.
I'm
I
not gonna sing the
appreciate it.
song. I'm not gonna say the song. I'm just gonna give you. Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday. Give you another one. Start it over. Get it. Give you another. I'm talking about. Happy birthday. How old you turn?
27,
27?
bruh. I mean,
Dang,
9
you
3
young.
times.
I hate you. Well, I've been 14 times. I couldn't think of another
You was
number to make
14
28.
twice? Boy.
No Clarence.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, finally, last day, bro. I got my booster.
Oh, you
I
got it?
got it
How
on
you feel?
Sunday, and
I ain't getting it. Unless I'm told I
I
have
got it
to.
on Sunday. And for one, I wore a long sleeve. So I was sitting there. I'm like this.
Fucking idiot.
I'm sitting in the chair like this.
Completely. Let me say some stupid shit.
I had to let the titty
for the
out.
ladies. Oh my
Hey, so
God.
if you're going to get a shot, make sure you wear a long short sleeve shirt.
Yeah. That you know, makes sense.
But like,
Fucking
literally
goober.
like 10 minutes later, like my arm just felt dead. And then I just slept for like 5 hours. And then
Damn.
but I felt like the day
I
up,
think they're gonna
I
make
thought
me
I
get a
was supposed to
booster.
feel everything that day. The next day, I tried to go to work, and
Yeah, it's always the
so
next
no,
day.
that's what I heard. I heard the booster was that day, but the next day I tried to go to work, and I just was not feeling it. I left early, just went right back to sleep. But I'm fine today. I'm fine today. It's all good. Yeah, my mother-in-law was persistent.
Damn. I ain't getting it.
My mother-in-law was persistent. I get it. Apparently, if you get, this is just news. I ain't promoting none, but apparently, if you get all 3, you should be good against the Omicron variant. So it is what it is.
Yo, these variants are turning into
I
Transformers.
know.
Bro.
Yeah.
I never even heard the word Omicron until.
It's supposed. Is that a Greek?
Out.
Apparently, all these is like Greek things. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah, because what's the other one called? The Delta? It's like the Alpha. Yeah, like the Greek letters, like the Alpha, Kappa, Theta, Beta.
You're just gonna do all the fraternity Jones.
Omicron.
Huh?
Omicron.
Omicron.
Is another. It's like an O.
Omicron. Yeah, but
what is the Q one? What's the Q
Q.
one? Isn't it just Q?
The Q's. Omega.
Oh,
Omega.
that's stupid.
I ain't think they're Omegas. I think it's Omegas.
Is Omega? Wait. Yeah, Omega's the O. What the fuck is the Omicron?
Who knows, my brother? Who knows?
Wait, I'm about to say, what did they not want to call it?
That's why I'm like, I was like, yo, this Omicron must be something serious for them to call it Omicron. They're like, that is crazy.
I'm gonna look this up
Absolutely
right now.
nuts,
I'm looking it up right now. It is O. Then what the fuck is Omega? This is confusing. The Greek alphabet is confusing.
Yeah.
That is confusing.
But yeah,
that is very confusing.
Yeah, I got the booster, man. It's all good.
Congrats.
Hey, nothing to congratulate you about. It's not like an accomplishment.
Nah, no. A lot of people aren't gonna do it because they're like, we already got one. Why
we
need another?
Yeah. You know, I mean,
we already got 2. Why we need another?
If it wasn't free, I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh yeah, for sure. If I gotta pay for money,
it's
for
most
any
definitely
things,
free. But the weird thing is, they ask about your insurance when you sign up. Like, what's the point of asking for my insurance if it's free?
Yeah, I'm only gonna do it if I'm if I get it through my job.
That was the first time I ever got vaccinated at a pharmacy, like ever.
I
went to CVS and Target. I didn't want to go to the regular CVS because the regular CVS be looking dirty. I said, let me go to Tarjay. You feel me? Let me go
Oh
to
my
Tarjay.
god.
Well, look,
You're
they had a little,
hilarious.
they had that little cutout for me, and I was like, dang, I got a long
Yeah.
sleeve on. God dang it. Like, I got the long sleeve. Go ahead. Give it to me.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. All right. You want to get into some topics, bro?
Yeah. Well, since we started off talking about Alicia Keys, well, let me know what your Alicia Keys
All right,
question was,
so
because this is very
Alicia
interesting.
Keys was on Drink Champs. Shout out to Noriega, DJ EFN. Nori asked Alicia who would she want to be on the verses with, even though she was already on the verses, which we forget.
Who'd she do the verses with?
I should have known this beforehand, but I know she did a verses already. Want to say it was with
I
Miguel,
feel like
but
Alicia
hold on.
Keys could do.
Alicia Keys versus John Legend. Which
That's who you would imagine
it
she'd do
makes
the
sense,
verses
but
against.
Nori was like, I get it, but it was real friendly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
if we looking for something
It
that
was a rival.
would possibly be
do
a
it a
battle,
rival.
right?
Yeah.
Now they brought up two options: Alicia Keys versus
Mm.
Rihanna, or Alicia Keys versus Beyonce. Now, personally
Beyonce
speaking,
would wipe the floor with her. That's not even a
personally speaking,
competition.
I think Alicia Keys will wipe the floor with Rihanna. So I don't see that as a competition.
No.
Rihanna
got hits,
bro. Yeah,
Rihanna
you're
got
right.
hits
Yeah,
on
you're right.
hits on
Look.
hits. Alicia Keys got hits too, but
Alicia
not like
Keys
Rihanna.
Rihanna got hits. Alicia Keys got classics, bro. Big difference.
Okay,
Not
Rihanna
as
got
many as
classics as
Alicia,
well.
bro. Know what I mean? And plus, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know why you faking on the fact that Alicia Keys will go toe to toe with Beyonce, bro. You niggas.
No,
you
that
niggas
is
are gonna
blasphemy.
stop, bro.
No, she
All
will
right,
not.
You
No, she will
pull
not.
up
Not with Beyonce.
Pull up Beyonce.
Not with
catalog.
Beyonce. Not with Beyonce.
Pull up Beyonce
Not with
catalog, bro.
Beyonce.
Because I'm be honest with you, at the time, like in 2000s, when Beyonce was coming up and Alicia Keys was coming at the same time, me personally, Alicia Keys music, that was my stuff right there. And then
Alicia
we
Keys,
can't
Alicia
fake,
Keys
we
more,
can't act like
you
Alicia
know,
Keys ain't the better artist, just as an artist. Songwriter, she produced her whole first album, and she played the piano.
Okay. I'll say she's more talented. She has more talents than Beyonce. I wouldn't say she's the better artist than Beyonce.
Let's go through the catalog.
She has more talents. Yes, she could write her songs. Yes, she could. Yes, she could sing. Yes, she could play the piano. She has a lot of skills to add to her artistry. Beyonce only needs 2 skills. She just needed all to sing and dance.
So let me
see.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
All she got is singing and dancing.
What?
Imagine if Beyonce
what is
could
Beyonce
play the piano
without the entertainment aspect? No.
Still the GOAT. It doesn't matter. What do you mean?
No.
All of this is entertainment at the end of the day.
If we
all
are
of this
going
is
just on the music, I can't agree with that.
Beyonce will wipe the floor.
Like I said, bro, bring
Alicia
up
Keys.
the catalog.
Okay, all right. Alicia Keys.
I'm not telling you to bring up Alicia Keys. I got Alicia Keys. I need you to bring up Beyonce, and we'll go head to head.
Okay, I'll bring up Beyonce's catalog. Hold on, give me a second.
I'm just going off. Look, I'm was on title. I'm going off top track.
About Alicia Keys. I'm gonna go to Beyonce Essentials. Crazy in Love.
Unthinkable.
Single
If
Lady.
I ain't got you,
Formation.
You don't know my name.
Diary. Love on Top. Drunk
Like
in Love.
You'll Never See Me Again.
Countdown.
This girl is on fire. Empire State of Mind with Jay-Z.
Run the World.
A woman, teenage love affair. Teenage
Deja
love
vu.
affair.
Independent
Unbreakable.
woman. Oh, that's Destiny's Child.
Unbreakable.
Brown skin girl.
If I was your woman.
Upgrade you.
Superwoman. Superwoman.
Sorry. You're running out of songs, bro. You're running out of songs. I still have
It
songs
only got to be
go.
20.
Well, I wasn't counting. And those aren't even
We
the
ain't even
best songs.
talking
Those are the
features.
first ones
Now,
that
we
come
ain't
up
even
when
talking features, right?
We ain't talking features neither, because I didn't even talk about Flawless. I didn't even talk about Savage Remix. I didn't talk about Check on It. I ain't check about. I do Daddy Lessons.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing.
I ain't even do Ape Shit.
No, you're right, because the Jones You Cut didn't even include Destiny's Child. That didn't even include Destiny's Child.
Yeah, I didn't even include Destiny. I didn't even think about Destiny's Child. I said one Destiny's Child song. All I know is
hold on
Alicia Keys
now.
is a great artist. I'm not saying she's not a great artist. She just ain't in the league with Beyonce.
I just don't. No, not at all. No, she is in that.
She ain't gonna beat her. She'll put up a fight for a little bit, and after a while, everyone's gonna be like, "I never heard this Alicia Keys song. Oh, which one is this?"
Bro, I'm telling you,
that one.
I know.
What's
I know there's a lot of hardcore Beyonce fans out there. I know a lot of hardcore Alicia Keys
but
fans
it has
too,
nothing
bro. I'm
to do
trying
with
to
that,
tell
though.
you. I think she can go toe to toe. And besides,
she's not on the same
bro,
level, bro. She's not on the same level,
I think so, bro.
You know how I know Alicia Keys ain't on the same level? Because no, she's not, bro. She's not. Alicia Keys, bro, had like 2-3 good albums.
Hold on, bro.
I'll give you right. I'm looking at Alicia Keys' albums right now. Alicia Keys' first 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say 5 albums went from great to good. The Diary of Alicia Keys is her best album. That's her second album. The first album had a couple songs on there that it's a couple songs on there but not as popular as her second album. And then her album after that, her last album that out of those 5 came out in 2012. She dropped 3 albums since. I ain't listened to any of them. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm a huge Alicia Keys fan, but I know people who are fans of that genre of music. They probably ain't listened to it.
I listen to Alicia.
Not Beyonce numbers. Can you even name them? I could name Beyonce's last 3.
I listened to Alicia's album called Alicia, which I can name. On top of that, she got that joint with Miguel, Show Me Love, which, by the way, shout out to her.
Okay, that's one song.
I play that late night.
Out of 3 albums, bro.
Shout out.
Okay.
That
sounds,
shout out.
I'm not gonna doubt. I'm not gonna say that Alicia Keys isn't a good artist. I'm not gonna say that, but I will say that I'm sorry, but she is not on Beyonce's level.
Because if she is underrated, in this type of battle, okay, just because you don't know it, she could pull out a song. They be like, damn.
Yeah, but it's still Beyonce can do the same thing because people don't even talk about the deep cuts on Beyonce's albums.
So who could go against Beyonce?
Anyone could bring a deep cut. Who could go against
Beyonce? Because I feel like Alicia would
go
be straight,
Beyonce. I don't think Alicia. I don't think Alicia.
Let's be real.
It has to. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. It'll have to be someone from the white world who's their top. Artist
respectfully,
because Beyonce's our top artist. That's our top one. That's the top dog. She's the top dog.
Respectfully, it had to be Michael Jackson.
Of course, but he's dead.
I'm waiting on the day. I'm waiting on the day they just do like put Michael Jackson catalog.
And not even and Michael Jackson, I will admit, would beat Beyonce.
You think Michael Jackson would?
But I don't think Alicia Keys is gonna be. Alicia Keys stayed in her lane by going against John Legend. Now Alicia Keys and a Rihanna, I don't know.
Alicia Keys and Rihanna will be interesting. It's 2 different styles.
Very different styles. Same with Beyonce and Alicia Keys. They have very different styles.
I mean, could Beyonce and Rihanna?
I don't know. Beyonce, that's one I think would be good, but I know
Look,
Beyonce will
we
win.
already know how
But I
that
feel
go
like
because we
Rihanna
already
could
know
put up
how
a
that go
fight.
because we saw what Beyonce did at the MTV Awards.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That the whole night was for Rihanna, and Beyonce decided to do a whole 30-minute set on Rihanna night.
So here's my thing. If I'm gonna just leave it here, you did make a good argument, Jay. I will give you that.
Yeah.
If we leave out performance and just go catalog, we say 20 on 20. I will say it's a fight. I think Alicia puts up a fight. We all know Beyonce pulls it out, but I think Alicia puts
Beyonce
up a
will
fight.
win.
I'm not. It's
I
no
agree.
wipe the floor. Alicia has some
Alicia-
great songs, bro.
I think so. In order for Alicia to put up a fight, she'd have to really mix in her biggest hits well. Because no matter what song she puts up against a Beyonce song is gonna win.
And we also,
So she has to mix in.
and this is the thing. Here's another
Like-
thing. We don't know what she has written. She has a lot of songs that she wrote for people that she can put into that verses.
Yeah, but at the same time,
My
she
boo.
could-
Hold
but-
on. I'm just going down another list. My boo with Usher.
Okay. That was a big
That's
song.
a big
I admit.
ass song.
That's a big song.
Bruh.
Yeah, but I'm saying she have to sprinkle that in.
Okay.
She have to sprinkle it in.
She will sprinkle
She'd have
that
to-
in.
She would have to have like a list of 50 songs and whatever. She'd have to react to whatever Beyonce drops.
Mm-hmm.
She'd have to react. It wouldn't be like, here's my 20. I'm good with this 20. No. Alicia Keys would have to react to every song
And you know,
in
I
order
feel
to put
like,
up a fight. Like it wouldn't. It would be an unplanned. All her songs would have to be unplanned. She'd have to go to the DJ, be like, "Here's 50.
I don't think so.
When I say the name of it, you gotta play
because,
it."
See, what I think what happened is a battle with Beyonce and Alicia would the moods would constantly be changing. The mood would constantly be changing.
It would
go from
be
a
the
lot of
weirdest,
like yes to just like lighter put your lighters up away from left. Just be a lot of that stuff. I think it would be good. I would actually love to see that. I would love to see that.
Yeah. I mean, that would be dope.
I mean, there was one point. Them two was female. They were like the faces of R&B at one point. And then Beyonce she did what she did, but they were the faces of
Beyonce
R&B.
Beyonce went to another level. If Beyonce didn't get to the level she's at now and was still where she was in the early 2000s, I'd say
Let me ask you something.
But the way Beyonce just blew up in the past 10 years.
Let me ask you something, bro. If Jay-Z doesn't cheat, do we get eliminated?
I feel like it was more than just cheating she had issues with. But I feel like Lemonade wouldn't have hit as deep because it would have just been her complaining about regular marital issues.
And don't nobody would hear that.
Like, nigga, you better start washing the dishes. Sweep the floor, god damn it. I ain't picking up after all these kids.
Bro, they got a name.
Like, value me, nigga. It'd be
What
more
does that
as
even
opposed to-
mean?
I have no idea. I
No,
just,
but
I
that's
feel like that's something that.
that was my point. I'm just, Jay-Z really should get writer's credit for Lemonade. Just a little bit.
Yeah. We know he got a check from Lemonade. Like we know Beyonce got a check for 444. So at the end of the
Now,
day,
here's the
everyone's
thing.
compensated.
I think we still get a 444 from Jay-Z. We just don't get
I
sorry.
don't think. Yeah. We don't get
But you know what? No, we don't
get-
because apparently after the whole thing, he had to go to therapy. Like she made this man go to therapy.
Oh, so yeah, he wouldn't have gone to therapy, and he wouldn't have got these things to rap about. He wouldn't have thought about these things to rap about. He
So
would have
here's the
rapped about
question.
something else.
Now, because it is right now, I know life situations be happening, right? But I feel like because it's hard to say like who would go against like a Mary J. Blige, right? She always was going through hella breakups. That's why the music was what it was.
I feel like Alicia and Mary J would be a good
It'd
thing. It's
be,
just
but it's
different
like a New
generations.
York
I feel
battle.
like. I feel like
That'd be
that'd be
cool because it's like a New York battle.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a really good battle. I feel like Mary J could go against Faith Evans.
Mary J would sweep the floor with
But
Faith
Mary
Evans.
J would wipe the floor with Faith Evans.
Lord.
No, for sure. No, for sure. Faith Evans couldn't even win the Masked Singer. I don't want to talk about that. I'm just saying.
Now because of their situation.
Tamar. Oh yeah, she go against Tamar.
We're not. Yeah, I am not Mary J would go doing that to Mary J. Blige.
Not Tamar.
Tony?
No, not Terry. Tony.
Tony might be a little different.
Yeah, not Tamar.
Don't you disrespect?
I meant to say Tony, not Tamar. I meant to say. I
say
Tony.
Now because of the situation in which those albums was brought up, should those be included in the battle? Which, by the way, even if you take away Lemonade, the Beyonce album by itself is just greatness.
Yeah.
With the Drake, like that was like when she dropped that. Anyway, that was crazy.
I'll never forget that day. I never seen so many people lose their goddamn mind over Beyonce. I didn't know she was that big till she dropped Beyonce. Like I knew, I didn't realize that women loved her that much till Beyonce dropped Beyonce that day without saying nothing. I was like, oh, Beyonce dropped the album. That's cool. Whew. Remember, I came into the room. I was like, hey, Beyonce dropped the album. You was like, okay.
Yeah, it did not hit me.
I was like, yeah, she dropped it out of nowhere. It was kind of weird, but kind of crazy. I was like, even white women were losing their mind. I was like, damn.
All right, crazy. There's some other things in the hip hop atmosphere. Shout out to Rick Ross, dropped the album.
Yeah, I started listening to the first three songs. I could tell I'm gonna enjoy
that joint with Wale, bro. That beat hit different, man. That beat hit different. It got that. I love them songs with that Marvin Gaye feel. I love the songs. Oh my goodness.
I gotta give the album a listen. I just haven't had the time.
Warm words in a cold world. That joint, that beat hit different.
Yeah, that's the one you sent me. I didn't realize that was part of an album, so I was like, I'm not gonna listen to the single yet. But I didn't realize it was an album.
Shout out to Earth Gang, American Horror Story.
Oh, they dropped a song called American Horror Story.
Let me tell you something.
Right up my alley.
Well, it ain't relating to the show. It's fire though. And I'm telling you, these niggas been promoting Ghetto Gods for about what, a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. It's time. I'm ready. I'm ready. Like this, look, based off of.
Well, didn't they just drop an album?
No, that was with. I mean, technically yes, but that was with. That was the whole collective. That was a collective.
No, I'm not talking about Spillage Village. I was talking about
Maryland. Was 2018, I think. That was Dombrowski's wedding. That came out. That came out the same weekend as Darbro wedding.
Yeah.
It's about to be. About to be 3 years.
About to be 3, and it's about to be 3. So, but then they did like with Spillage Village and them that came out last year.
But I'm saying, they've been talking about this for a break, and also they've given us about 4 or 5 joints.
Yeah, they did. They got that one with Coi Leray. How you feel about Coi Leray?
I have no feelings to it. I just know she's skinny.
None at all.
She like to have fun. That's all I got.
And she Benzino's
I had no idea.
That's all I know about her. Oh, they look alike. Now I said it. You can see it now, right? They got strong jaws.
I haven't paid that much attention to her.
Oh, they look alike.
I just know she got that jump.
I try to go on a.
I'm in anything.
Oh, I'm twin of them. She make a lot of good TikTok songs.
That's the trend. Yeah, man.
Yeah, she make a lot of good TikTok songs.
Shout out to her.
Okay. Man. Oh, congrats.
Meg Thee Stallion, man.
Graduating college.
Shout out to her, man.
Congratulations. Right? and health administration. I can't even picture her after she retires from rapping just going to
Well,
work
she
in a
gonna own the
hospital.
hospital. She said her
Probably.
goal was now that she a
That'd be
rapper, she
dope.
wanted to buy a building so that the girls she went to school with, she could hire them and they could work.
Oh, that's smart. That's dope. That's actually really dope. That's
Bro, her
really
hair
really
went
dope.
down to her knees,
I
boy.
fuck with it.
I am so happy for that woman. She got that
Yeah.
degree.
Great, great. I'm excited for her too. That's a really big deal, cause like a lot of like rappers and like people who are like not even just rappers, but people who are in the spotlight, like they go to school, but they don't really talk about it like that. Like some do, but like they don't like really like broadcast their graduation or anything like that. They go to school in private.
Who you
They
know
don't
that
say
went
nothing.
to school?
And then
Yeah.
who else? That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I
It's like
know
it's
J.
kind of a
Cole.
tough.
Well,
J.R.
J.R.
Smith.
Smith he been tweeting about that. He got a 4.0 this semester.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When he said he
Yes.
got 4.0, good for him.
J. Cole
Good for him.
always
He on
writing
the golf
about
team too.
college. Swiss Beats
Yeah,
has
J.
an
Cole,
MBA from Harvard.
but like you don't see like
Swiss Beats got an
you say
MBA
what?
from Harvard, and at his graduation,
That's dope.
he had a, I mean, he had a whole custom made suit jacket. It was crazy.
But you don't. But what I'm saying, you don't see it as often. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of rappers don't really. They get the money and they're like, why they gotta go to school
Exactly,
for?
exactly. That's the thing. Okay.
So like, it's dope to see her. She got the money and she used it to go to school to finish
Yeah, because she
school
was already in school when she
and
got
get that.
big.
Yeah, and get that and use that degree to even get that. I wonder how they worked with her all her shows and stuff. Like if she was able to do class from home or do classes online. Like I wonder if her professors worked with her because she's like famous now. Like how does that work? Like when you're famous and go to
I
school.
mean, I know like Nick Cannon, it goes to Howard. He
Yeah,
literally flies back and forth. Like he's in the classroom, and then he'll just fly back to LA, do his
damn.
shows.
You think you think Meg the Stallion was like had like an opportunity to do, but she's like, nah, I can't do that. I got an
I'm
exam
sure,
that
yeah, I'm
day.
sure that she, for one, I'm sure she worked things out with her professors, but also, I mean, I'm sure she still
Yeah,
lived in Texas. But then, like when COVID
yeah,
hit, COVID was the best thing for people who didn't want to be in the classroom for college students.
true,
Even though, like,
true.
I mean, for me, I was
Yeah,
already online, so it was like it was whatever. But
yeah. I should have took up the opportunity to go to school, but I didn't know if I was gonna live or not. So I was like, I'm just gonna
you didn't
embrace
know if you was
life.
going to live.
Like when like the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, oh shit, I don't wanna get it and die. What the fuck? I was like, I'm just gonna live life to
Well,
the
you know what?
fullest.
I was already in school when it happened, so
Yeah. If
that's
I was already
different.
in school, I'd be like,
Right?
I gotta finish this shit. I probably would have dropped
That's
out.
different,
I'd be like, this ain't
bruh.
worth it, bruh.
It helped me because I had to be home, so I had all day to like. This was when they start giving us projects, so I was home all day. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, thank God I could like work on this for an hour, go play some PlayStation, and then come back to it later instead of having to cram.
Go play some PlayStation. That's one of the thing I did do during the pandemic. Play a lot of video games. Play Call of Duty with the boys. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Suck at Call of Duty, but it's pretty dope.
All right, man.
Um,
We good. What else? We got anything else?
what the Sunday Service Choir? What you
Oh,
want
I
to talk
don't know
about
if
them for?
you. I
What's
don't
going
know
on
if
with
you've
them?
been. I don't know if it be on your Instagram feed or if you be on your Instagram reels at all. But like the Sunday Service Choir performed in France recently. I want to say it was recently,
Damn.
and they did a remix to Ballin', and it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it just makes me laugh because it's like so like what am I trying to say? It's like Kanye West just got this choir together and just now they just doing their own
Yeah,
thing. That's
yeah. I
that's
mean,
pretty dope.
it sound fire, bro. And of course that was the song that went viral. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
but it's kind of the same feeling of what happened a couple years ago when they dropped Jesus is Born. So I'm
Yeah.
just making an assumption Maybe we might get another Sunday service choir, hopefully soon. He dropped in 2019 around Christmas time.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well, he got Don. He's still trying to promote
yeah,
Donda. I feel
but
now that Donda's out,
do
he's probably
you
gonna tour for
remember?
them and
Do
whatnot
you
for it.
remember the same year he dropped Jesus is King? He dropped Jesus is Born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
was that the Sunday service
Jesus
album?
is Born
Just them?
is just Sunday service. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, then yeah, I could see him do that. Then I could see him drop that.
Let me tell you, I got a lot of gospel
wait.
favorites, but that's one of them, man.
Yeah. I'm not really too big in the gospel. I just learned.
I'm sorry, Fred. What? It's Fred Hammond.
That's his name, right?
I'm not here to disrespectfully correct you, but we're talking about a gospel legend. I don't ever want you to go around. I don't want you to go around saying Fred Hammond.
Fred Hammond. How you say Hammond? Hammond. Oh, I forgot it.
Hammond.
Or did I forget it?
Ham. You not Hammond. Not like Joe Hammond. Fred Hammond.
I didn't want to say Hammond because he's a bigger brother.
He always been big.
I didn't want to come off as disrespectful. Okay, I just didn't know because big niggas love Ham.
You telling me?
Fred Hammond.
Wait, I know I played some Fred Hammond for you before, right? I never played no Fred.
Oh. No. I know I've heard the name. Never. Probably heard a couple songs, but I never put them together and searched it on my own.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing.
Hold on, let me just throw some gospel folk up at you. Okay. I'm telling you what I grew up.
Oh gosh.
All right. First off, Kirk Franklin, we all know this. Shout out to Kirk. Fred Hammond, of course. Marvin Sapp. Marvin Sapp was my preacher.
Heard of him.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he really?
All of them really are pastors. They all be pastors. Low key.
Oh, you talking about his songs?
Todd Tribbett. That's Todd Tribbett is my wife's.
That name a bunch
one
of
my wife's favorites. And what's my other one, man? I used to like Byron Cage. I'm not the biggest fan. Not like he used to be. And there's another dude that's coming up right now. PJ Morton. I think that's his name.
Oh, he's a gospel.
He's a mix. I didn't know
he was gospel.
He got gospel albums. He got R&B albums. Yeah,
I did not know that.
And I know a lot of people.
I know
a lot of people
PJ
like
Morton
Jonathan McReynolds. I personally am not the biggest fan. Jonathan
know who
from
that
Chicago.
Is, so.
Jonathan McReynolds to me sounds like kumbaya music, and that's just not my thing. But he is nominated. Him and Molly Music nominated for a Grammy. So shout out to them.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Is gospel all black people?
Yes, gospel is black people. And then you have Christian music. That's white people.
Oh, yes. Is that the difference? I always wondered, do white people make gospel? Because I always see black people.
Black gospel is black Christian music. And then Christian music is white people.
I'm gonna listen to Christian music.
It's a lot of guitars.
Interested to know it. Like, how's it set?
A lot of
guitars. Is it like the country of gospel? Do they wear cowboy hats?
They wear a lot of button ups and they roll them up. It's about here. They roll the button ups to about.
They like to sit backwards chair.
You know they
like to sit. They sit backwards chair. Hey friends.
We're here to
tell you about
the Lord
Jesus
today. So I want everybody to clap your hands with me, all right? Here we go. Gospel be like, how's everybody doing tonight? We are here to praise the Lord. Okay. Ain't that right? Okay. Also, shout out to the Mississippi Mass Choir. I love choirs too. Like just straight up choirs. I don't need no lead singer or nothing. I just need the choir.
Is that basically
Kirk
what
Franklin is a writer, director.
So, but basically he just has a choir.
Pretty much.
For him,
now
right?
there've been a couple albums where there's songs he'll try to sing.
Oh, geez.
They don't sing. They don't sound terrible, but it's like it's like we know you can't
It's
sing, Kirk. So when you trying, we know you really trying to get something off your heart.
it was so crazy. That man really became famous, became a musician, but don't
Bruh,
sing or nothing.
it's the words. He wrote all the songs.
Oh, he
Right.
just don't
He's the
sing.
I don't want is it I'm so bad with this. Yes,
Is
he's
it a
the
choir
he's the
director? Is he
choir
a choir
director.
director?
Those are the ones that get
Oh, okay,
the
that makes
credit.
sense.
The songs he made,
Okay,
Melodies from Heaven, Silver and Gold,
great song.
While We Sing.
Great song.
Uh
Oh, I don't know these ones. I gotta listen. I probably heard them though. I know it's Melodies from Heaven. I still play that every Sunday when I get a chance. If I'm in the mood, I play it on Sunday. I blast it. I'll be at work if I'm in a gospel mood. I play it
I
straight
got
from my
me like
phone,
a
no
I got
headphones.
Drew be laughing at me. I got like a hip hop gospel playlist. It's pretty much all the rappers I listen to, but they got like one or two gospel songs they just slid in there. I got a playlist.
Oh my god!
Like Big Crit,
Okay.
keep the devil off. Big Crit, keep the devil off is on that joint.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man, I
Um.
feel good.
Okay. Let's get into some nerd shit real
After
quick.
gospel music,
Unless you
we
got
get
some
into
more.
nerd shit. I play with you.
Yeah, you gotta get into some
Let's get
nerd
into
shit
it,
real
man.
quick.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. While you're doing that, let me do some
You
research.
got it. You got it. Okay. So this Friday, big Friday,
Big Friday,
big day. Sad day, but
big
big day for me.
day.
You know, real big day. You know what? Because you know what comes out this Friday? If you listen to this today, it still comes out on Friday. Spider-Man No
Yes.
Way Home, which premiered last night. They had the premiere. You seen Zendaya and Tom Holland on the red carpet, doing the do, looking good, beautiful people. Currently got a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics love it. Audience hasn't seen it yet, but the critics are giving it 5 stars, 10 stars, whatever stars they give, they're giving it. It's apparently it's really good. I'm excited. And with this coming out, I got a question. Who's the best Spider-Man / your favorite?
Wow.
Who's the best or who's your
Respectfully,
favorite? Or who do you think is the best and maybe you have a
I need you
favorite
to
that's
give me the
different from the
names
best?
because I don't remember white actors except for Tom Hanks. So, what are the 3 names? I could match them up. I just need
Okay,
the 3 names.
there's
There's
4. There's
4.
4. We're gonna do 4. We're including Into the Spider-Verse
Okay.
Spider-Man. Because that's the best. That's him, in my opinion. That's the greatest
You're including the
Spider-Man
one
movie of all
black man.
time.
So,
Yes, and I know you're gonna pick him, but be unbiased.
go
Be
ahead.
unbiased. Okay, so there's Tobey Maguire,
That's
the
my
first
favorite.
one. Okay, damn.
Nah,
Gotta
I'm
say
telling
other
you, that's my
names.
favorite. Why? Number one,
Okay.
he was the first. I was a big fan of that first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He really,
Everybody was. We all grew up on it.
like was just like not trying to be cool at all in that movie. He was just such a clumsy nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what
Yeah,
Spider-Man is. Well, Peter Parker at
he
least.
truly was showing niggas that like this bite really did some shit to me. Cause before this, I was nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'd have got my
Yeah.
ass beat in that little fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Mhm.
really I thought it was great acting. I
Yeah.
thought the relationship he had
Yeah.
with Goblin really brought some real, turmoil to him because he really wasn't trying to kill that nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
wasn't. He's like a father figure to
exactly.
him.
So with that being said, I personally and then the love he had for Mary J. Is it Mary Jane? I didn't
Yeah,
want to
Mary
get that
Jane.
wrong. The
Yeah,
love
Mary
he
Jane.
had for Mary Jane was absolutely by none, way more than the other two had for the folk they rocked with.
Okay.
I've never
Okay.
seen a white
I'll give you
man in
that. I'll
love with
give
a
you that.
woman that hard.
I mean, if you've ever seen any other movies besides black movies,
Except
you
for
see that
Forrest Gump.
very
Except for
often.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump was sprung, bro. Forrest Gump, that nigga
That's what I'm
was
saying.
sprung. Jetty, they ain't like him. The Jetty almost gave this nigga AIDS, bro. Cause that's how she died. She died from AIDS.
Shit.
She almost gave Forrest Gump AIDS because he loves this whole.
Well,
Anyways,
that's
okay.
I
McGuire,
but we'll go. Give me the other ones. I tell you
respect your opinion.
who probably the best one. But go ahead.
Okay, the second Andrew Garfield was the one from Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. That's the second movies that came out when we was in college.
Remember that.
Then the most recent Spider-Man is Tom Holland. With the MCU. And then we got what's his name?
Yeah.
Shameik Moore, who voiced Miles Morales in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is hands down my favorite Spider-Man movie. That was an excellent movie. Can't wait for the sequel. My favorite Spider-Man, I gotta say, is this is a tough decision because I don't really have a favorite, or I don't really know who the best is. I would say Tom Holland because he had the blueprint of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So like I feel like whoever came third was going to embody Spider-Man the best, personally. Just because the fact of Tobey Maguire was a perfect Peter Parker. I feel if you think about those movies, the first three, I feel like those are more Peter Parker movies than Spider-Man movies. Andrew Garfield, I thought he was a cool Spider-Man. He had the look of Spider-Man, like the slender look. He looked great in the suit. Thought he was a great Spider-Man. And I feel like Tom Holland just embodies both of them perfectly. So like he's the best of both worlds.
I felt like
because he's a great Peter Parker. I feel like he's a great Spider-Man.
Yeah,
a little short,
I felt like
but, you know.
The second dude.
Second dude?
Yeah, the second one. I felt like he was just too cool.
Yeah. He was him as Peter Parker was too cool. He was cool. He was too cool for school, skateboarding and shit.
I think
that was my thing. I didn't like
Holland,
him as Peter Parker.
You got to say he the best, only because he has the best gear. Like his relationship with Tony Stark already puts him ahead of schedule than the other ones. The other ones, like they was like figuring stuff out on their own. Plus, this one got a friend who can pretty much like that helps him. I don't know if the other two had like sidekicks that.
And the second one, Andrew Garfield, he was making his own shit though. He made his own web shooters.
Well, didn't Toby make his own web? No, Toby had to jump. He already.
Yeah, he had that shit in his arm. He didn't have to make nothing but the suit.
Right. But he did make the suit.
Yeah, he did make the suit, but like the other one, the next one, he made the web shooters because Spider-Man never had the web shooters in his skin. They were always web shooters.
Right. He was able to just crawl on walls and just super athletic and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's all. He just had the spider sense and crawling walls and the super hand shit. And then the webs was something they made themselves. He made himself.
Very interesting. Wait, so I mean, we never got an origin story, which we didn't need one, but we never really got an origin story for. I'm terrible with these names. Tom Holland. We never got an origin story for him, so we don't know if he was making them by himself. I'm assuming he was.
Well, all we know is that he was running around in his pajamas.
Do know he was smart though, because he was part of the club. He was part of that club.
He part of the smarts. That school. That school's like for gifted kids.
He is intelligent. He probably did like go in the lab and do
which is something they took from the. I feel like they took from the Miles Morales timeline. I think Miles Morales in the comics goes to a school for gifted kids.
Doesn't he go to like a?
I don't think Peter Parker ever did.
And Peter Parker just went to a New York public school.
Yeah, I think Peter
Parker
just went to
that
New York
made
public
more
school.
sense to me because he was broke. He lived with Aunt May, but
well, in the MCU, he broke too.
But
he even broke in the
2020,
MCU.
You can go to these charter schools.
Yeah, true. You get a lottery.
Go to charter schools, and then especially if you test in, if you gifted like that, you can go to school for free at this day and age. So that kind of works out in your favor.
No, that's true. No, respect. Yeah. Nah, this is a good discussion because I feel like The best one, I think, is the animated one because I just feel like with animation you could do more. But I feel like
Kind of
that's
cheating, ain't it?
like real live
I was
action,
saying that's
huh?
kind of cheating, but
Yeah, it's a little cheating, right? It's a little bit. But I think like character wise, Miles Morales was the best. Like that movie was just the best movie out of all the movies. But because it's anime, I feel like it could get away with stuff that like in live action
you
won't
know
look as
what?
good.
I'm
So I
very
want to
much
say,
a nostalgic person. So,
yeah,
and I'm not the biggest on movies, right? I don't be knowing how to look at a movie.
yeah.
So, I personally, I don't
Did
know
you
how to
say
watch a
look
movie.
at
I
a
just watch
movie
that shit.
instead of
People
watch
be
a movie?
people be like seeing stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So,
Yeah,
personally, I'm just a really big fan of the first one. You know,
yeah. No,
because
I was gonna say the
there's a
first
lack
one's the
of, for
best.
one, you got a lack of technology that the other ones have.
Yeah,
I do think the storyline was good. I mean, for them to have to do the origin story and then still still not make
yeah,
it boring. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
sometimes origin stories
Because
can be, yeah,
origin
origin
stories could
stories
be
can be
boring.
bad. And for them to put in, Uncle
Yeah,
Ben passing away, you know what I'm saying, and him telling him all that stuff, and then him still having to go and do all that woo de whoop, it was impressive. So
yeah. I would. That's one thing I do commend about the new Spider-Man movie, and it's how I feel about like big superheroes, not like newer ones that no one ever heard of, like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. You don't gotta do origin stories for them
no,
characters no more. Like if you make a movie, like if you make a Batman movie, you don't have to show his parents get shot. We done seen it so many damn times. Like every Batman movie, the nigga's parents get killed. We get it. We get it. We don't need it no more. Like say for Superman, we don't need to see Krypton blow up and him come to live with. Just make a Superman movie. That's one thing I do
your
commend
mother
about the
died.
MCU. They just made a Spider-Man movie. Let us put the pieces
Your
together
mother's name is
ourselves.
Mary.
What was it again?
Your
Nah, it
mother's
wasn't
name
Mary. It was
Martha.
Martha, which is
That's
stupid.
the
That
one
was so
thing.
dumb. That's one thing you Batman, the greatest detective of all time, did not know that Superman's
You got
mom's
all this
name was Martha.
technology.
Like, right? Like that's literally less than an hour's worth of work you could have done. I feel like if you knew, you should have known that going into the fight. Shit. And first off, nobody would have been. I gotta just save Martha. Superman would have been like, I need to save my mom. What did
Yo,
you say that? Would you
he
say I need to
treated
say my
Martha
mother's first
like a
name?
stepmother, which technically she is,
Right?
but
She adopted
but
mother. She adopted him.
don't no son says their mother's first name.
Yeah. I need to save Tina. No, nigga, I'm
I'ma
gonna save my
say,
mother.
damn it.
I need to
I
save my mom. Oh my
It's a tough one,
goodness.
man.
But
I
nah,
just feel like
yeah.
the first one
Yeah.
was done very well. And but I
Yeah.
will say that now the other ones after that, Doc Ock wasn't the greatest. Wasn't the greatest personally.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought Doc Ock was my favorite villain. Well, Green Goblin was my favorite
Green
villain.
Goblin was stupid.
The third one was the
The
worst.
Sandman wasn't it? The
The third
Sandman
one was the
or
worst.
Venom? Didn't they have four?
Sandman and how they just
Oh,
rushed Venom.
they rushed Venom. That's why they
Nah, it was only
rushed
3.
Venom. It
They
was the
rushed the
Black
fuck out of
Spider-Man
Venom.
too, all that stuff, bro. I was like, I don't need it, bro.
Yeah, he did. They did too much. They did way too much. He had the
felt
black
bad for
symbiote
that
suit.
Peter Parker boy. That man went through some shit. He could never get the girl at the end
Yeah,
of the day. He could never get her.
Yeah,
Ever.
never get it. I mean, the Peter Parker in the next one though, and Amazing Spider-Man, his girl died.
Yeah. Which
Yeah, she
makes you
died.
think, I'm curious what happens in this movie because Spider-Man just his life, it just never fully goes the way he wants.
Yeah, this is one is like a lot of like because they say all the other Spider-Men are gonna be in it, but from watching the trailer, it looks like because he fucked up the spell to make people forget who he was. I feel like the spell's gonna end up working and everyone's just gonna forget who he was. Even MJ, like Zendaya and his boy and his best friend,
Yep.
everyone's gonna forget everything. He's gonna be clean slate. Even nobody's gonna know he's Spider-Man no more. He's not gonna get the advantage of the Tony Stark shit no more. Like he's gonna be like start from scratch. Like I feel like this movie is gonna be the movie that starts Spider-Man from scratch because a lot of people don't like the Tony Stark thing.
Hmm.
They want Spider-Man to be like not like so like enhanced by Tony Stark. They want him to be his
Oh,
own
so you think in the
character.
end,
I don't really care
you
feel the
think
way.
in
I
the
think it's
end,
cool,
he's
but
gonna go back to just being your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
yeah, I think so. I think they're gonna do that so because this is like I think they're gonna do it just because of all the background shit, not even from the movies, but like the shit for like between Sony and Marvel right now, where like Sony's trying to make all these movies about their villains, about
Yeah,
Spider-Man's villains,
yeah.
like with Venom. They got Morbius coming out in a couple months. That's like that's a Spider-Man villain who's a vampire who also fights Blade, and like they want to make a Craven the Hunter movie, and it's like they want to make a bunch of movies for Spider-Man's villains,
But that can't really work out if
and
he has
they
if he
can't
has the Avengers behind him.
exactly. So like if they do that, like if they do, because I feel like with this movie they're gonna do like a low key like Sinister Six type deal with all his villains coming in. Like I feel like even though they showed Sandman, what's his name, Electro, and the Green Goblin and Doc Ock, I feel like there's gonna be two more villains,
Rhino,
and
I
I
think
feel
Rhino's
like
gonna be in it.
I don't know anybody could be in it. Anybody. I feel like there's gonna be people in it. Someone's gonna be in it that we're not gonna
You
expect.
think Venom?
And there's, I think if you seen
No.
Venom 2 yet? So in the end credit scene of Venom 2, there's a little spoiler warning. At the end credit scene, something happens. Venom, and next thing you know, they're in a hotel room. Venom's like, "Oh, we have a amoeba brain across dimensions, and you don't even. If I were to tell you an ounce of what I knew, it'll blow your brain." And he's like, "Let me see." And then like the whole world shifts, like, and he goes from his crummy hotel room to a really nice one, and you see on the TV the end of Far From Home when Peter Parker gets exposed as Spider-Man. And then Venom licks the screen and he goes, "Ooh, I want one," or some shit like that, or "I like that," or "I like him," because Venom has an infatuation with Spider-Man. So, I mean, something crazy could happen. Venom could pop up in that movie. We don't know. Sony did a really good job in marketing this movie by not marketing this movie and just letting everyone
There you
speculate.
go. Shout out to their collaboration. That took a lot of
Yeah, because they
respect.
literally didn't drop the trailer, told us the movie's coming out December 17th a year ago, and then didn't drop a trailer till like last month. And literally just let rumors come out, slip out little by little, like, "Oh, Doctor Strange supposed to be in it. Oh, did you know that we're in talks with Tobey
Let
Maguire
me
to
tell
come
you
back
what.
as Spider-Man?" And it was like,
That
"Whoa, what's
is a
going
great
on?"
way to. That's a good way to do things in business, and that's a great way to do things in life. Just keep your head
Yeah.
down and
They really just
right.
kept everything
Keep
under
your head
wraps.
down. Keep grinding to when it's time to show. It's time to show.
And they're obviously excited about it. It's not like what they did with Endgame. They was advertising the shit out of that. But like with this movie, they could be real low key. It doesn't make me nervous, but it also makes me like really wonder what do they got in store for us to see on
Yeah,
December 17th.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna go see it on
But yeah,
Thursday,
I'm
10
excited too.
o'clock. Got my popcorn and icy waiting on me.
Oh yeah, you said you're gonna go see it on
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah, man.
Excited. Oh,
I
let
just
me
gotta
know
make
what
sure
you
I stay
think,
awake. I gotta
cause I'm
make sure I
excited.
drink some coffee. Your boy not out.
drink,
Look.
drink a
I'm
cup of
normally sleep
coffee.
by 10. You feel me? I gotta be. I gotta drink some coffee, man. Cause then I'm trying.
Nah. I'm excited. I'm gonna get my ticket still. I was supposed to go on Friday, but I might not be able to go on Friday. Might have to go Saturday morning. But I'm excited. I'm gonna stay off social media
Oh, you
once
got to.
Thursday hits, though. Yeah, I'm gonna stay off social media. I'm gonna have to
You
delete them
got
off my
to,
phone
bruh.
real quick.
What else we got, man? You
Um,
said you started
all right.
Naruto. What?
Oh yeah, I started a rewatch of Naruto. I'm gonna start this journey I
Let
started
me
as a
ask you something.
child. What's up?
I was recommended a couple animes during Thanksgiving.
Oh, who recommended it?
One of the little homies, this kid in high school.
Okay, which ones?
Yeah,
You
I just
remember?
needed. He said, Baki.
Yeah, I'm not the
I
biggest
said I
fan of
needed.
Baki.
Is Baki black? Okay, never mind.
No,
And
there's a
it was
bunch of
two of them.
it's a
So
fighter.
Baki and then Age of the Samurai.
I don't know what that one
And they
is. Age of
said,
Samurai. I know
I
Baki is.
said I needed like a. I
I
said I
tried to watch
needed like an
Baki.
introduction. You know what I'm saying? Ease me into this anime stuff.
Yeah,
So that's why they gave me those two. I was curious your thoughts of that.
I got one for you.
Don't tell me Attack on Titan.
Baki will confuse the shit. No, obviously you don't like Attack on Titan. Greatest anime.
What's
I
up?
got one for you. Full Metal
That is so
Alchemist
long.
Brotherhood.
I'm supposed to type all that in and search for it.
I mean, yeah, because there's
Full
two of them.
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's on Netflix. Pretty sure it's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix still. Might not
You
be on
don't
Netflix
know.
anymore. I'ma check. I know. I watched it. That's
I
one of my favorites.
I say bet as in is I got it down, and one day I may watch it.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you to it. I gave up trying
Thank
to get you to watch anime, even though I've
I
recommended
appreciate
good
that.
ones
I've been
for you.
watching Southside lately.
But yeah, I started
How
rewatching
is it?
Naruto, and it's just as good as I
What
remember.
makes it so good?
Is uh well, like you said, you're a very nostalgia based person. A lot of this stuff just reminds me of times in my life when I was a kid. Cause the way Naruto goes is it started when I was like what fifth, sixth grade, maybe even sooner, and I watched it all through there till I graduated college. So I grew up with Naruto, and Naruto grew up with me because there's a time skip, and then next you know he's the same age as me. So like it was. I'm still on the part when he's a kid, and it's just like rewatching him. Like I forgot a lot of shit that happened in this show, and it's a really long show, but it don't feel that long because I got through like 70 episodes in like a couple days.
I can't think of a show I grew up with.
Like I really like grew up with Naruto. Like me and Naruto, that's
I
my
would
nigga
say,
for life.
if there was a show I grew up with, man, it would have been Ada and Eddie. But they never got
Yeah,
older. I would have loved to see Ada
yeah,
and Eddie
that's the
get
thing.
older. I guarantee you they'd have been
Yeah,
billionaires.
oh for sure. Cause what's his name?
Oh,
Eddie.
he was
Eddie was a entrepreneur,
to
bro.
the fullest.
Eddie, Eddie was
To the
about that money at
Oh
all
my goodness.
times.
Double
At
D
all
would have been the
times.
COO. CFO. Double D
Yeah,
would have financed that thing.
for
You
sure.
feel me? And then
And Ed would
top
have been
notch
security.
security, top flight,
Top notch.
head
Like
of
he'd
security,
be the head of their security for sure. Knocking people's heads in. But
running with his head
yeah.
back.
That's the great thing about a lot of these animes though, is that they grow with you. Cause like even now, they have the new series, Boruto. Naruto's a grown man now with a
His son's
son
name is Boruto.
named Boruto. Yeah. So the show's about his son. And like you've seen like Naruto's a kid, then you've seen him as a teenager, and now you see him as a grown man and his dream has come true because he wanted to be the Hokage, which is the leader of the village. He's now the leader of the village. He has respect from everybody, and he has a son who's like, and there's a bunch of shit goes
Naruto got a
on, and
wife.
like, yeah, he got a
Naruto
wife,
ain't get
Hinata.
some Gucci, boy. I dare you.
She been in love with that. She been in love with him since he got 2 kids with her. He been the last episode was actually their wedding. The last episode of his show was their
That
wedding.
was the last
Beautiful
episode
wedding.
of Baruto, or the last episode of Naruto was the wedding.
Of the last episode of the second series of Naruto Shippuden. The last episode of that
That's
was
beautiful.
his wedding. Right? And she been in love with him since they was children. She held that
See,
man
ladies,
down.
it just takes some time.
And he didn't
Ladies,
even
it takes
realize
patience.
until the end of the show. They made a whole movie about their love, bro. They made a movie called The Last, and it's literally about Naruto realizing that Hinata's been in love with him the whole time. And he had no idea. He just thought she was a really nice girl.
That's all the man really needs in his life is a really nice girl.
Yeah. But yeah, Naruto's a good one. Naruto is a good one. Yeah, so I'm started that rewatch. It's gonna take me a while. It's a lot of episodes. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Boruto. I'm not a big fan of it.
Final stretch of this podcast. Let's get into the
Let's
real
get into
drama here.
Let's get into Insecure. What?
Okay.
Episode was
what?
Weak. No point of
Here's
it.
The
they didn't
thing,
need
bro.
it. It's too late in the game for episodes like this. Like this is a beginning of the season episode.
Bro. We finally got to see Issa come up. Like she's finally come up, bro.
But did we?
She's at the point in her life where
her.
she can make decisions now. Like now she's really at a crossroads where either way she'll be successful, but it's up to her as to what she wants to do. But she's been trying to get to this point.
Okay.
Low key, like
you know. I like this. Because for me it was just like this episode wasn't needed, but I like your take on it because it makes sense to me now. Because I'm watching, I was like, nothing really happened. It didn't push the plot forward.
Oh, it pushed the plot.
Because I'm like, there's only 2 episodes left. It didn't feel like it pushed the plot forward for me. It was a lot of daydreaming.
There's nothing worse than having to make a decision, and you're like she thinking of the perfect scenarios. The next thing you know, Lauren's walking on in that bit. Lauren's walking in her dreams, and now she like, dang. Not only do I have to make a decision on what I want my career to be, which, by the way, she could do both. I don't know why she acting like she can't do both.
Yeah, this is why I was confused. I'm like, why can't she work with them and still work with Crenshaw?
She can be a mogul and still, bring Crenshaw to, what it needs to be.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know why she can't just take the money from the water company and then also help Crenshaw. I don't know. Did Crenshaw burn his bridges with NBW? I don't know. I feel like he didn't.
I guess I can see where she was coming from. Maybe she's that type of person that she just want to put all her energy into one thing, but like she definitely could just do both.
Yeah, she could for sure.
Block is a company, so that is what it is. That's one.
Yeah, I mean it's dope that she's growing it that way. That she really grew something from a simple block party into I don't even really know what her business does. Do you know what her business does?
She creates events that help advertise different artists, businesses, and things in the area. So she brings business to businesses.
Oh, okay.
By throwing events.
Oh,
okay. So the businesses would give her
okay. I just needed an explanation. I didn't really know how to explain her job.
Yeah, businesses like give her a percentage.
Yeah, I didn't
for allowing them to have a business at the event. Yeah. It's like when people had them conferences and festivals and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's been doing it all around LA. So
interesting. No Clearance Media. We're working on something. Gave me an idea.
Gave you an idea?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a good episode. It could have been. Yeah, it gave me an idea. We'll talk about it off the air, bro. I be getting ideas. I mean, I feel like an idea man sometimes. I just have ideas. I just be having ideas. Do they work? We don't know until we talk about them.
Did it push the storyline forward? No, but I think these next 2 episodes gonna go crazy. I don't think it's gonna be chill at all.
Yeah, they have to. The last 2 episodes.
I think Lawrence
episode 9 and 10 gotta be the last episode. Gotta be an hour.
Think Lawrence gonna make a hard push, and
I think the last episode gotta be an hour.
Well, you know what? I think Molly gonna get. I think Molly found her man. Praise the Lord Jesus. We ain't gotta really.
Yeah, she didn't like him at first. Sometimes you just gotta give the man you never thought you would give a chance a
Well, I don't
chance
even think
because
it
then
was
you can end
that.
up like niggas
I don't
like
even think
me.
it was that. Like they talked about in a couple episodes ago, like he was going through some things when she first got there. So he was kind of being a butthole, really,
Oh
because
yeah, so
he was
that's
going
why
through
he
stuff.
was.
Yeah, so she didn't really see the real him
Yeah,
for a while. So
nah, you're right. You're right. I mean, true. He was just going through some shit, so that's why it was such an asshole. Okay, that makes sense. Um,
hey, bro,
but yeah, I mean,
I mean, if I was still dating my wife, nobody else, to make this clear,
yeah.
I wish I'd pull that whole send her some food and some wine or something.
Oh, Son of the Wings with the
Oh
wine.
man.
That's a fucking smooth
Hey, bro,
move,
I'm gonna
bruh.
tell you though.
That's a smooth move. I seen that. I was like, Torian. Torian, that's my nigga now.
Hey,
That's he sent the wing stop.
this season has given
He sent the wing stop.
this season has given black men a lot of options on what to do. Just in general.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one of them days. Just send an Uber Eats with the wine. I didn't even know you could send wine in the same thing, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
I guess it depends on the state.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I was like, alcohol is a very iffy thing to just be shipping in the mail. I mean, shipping in. How do they know the person you're giving it to is 21? Like, how do they? I don't know. I just had a lot of thoughts. Like, how do they know you're 21 when you order the wine and have it sent? I feel like a lot of kids could get away with this when they want to drink when they're in high school, and it's irresponsible. It
I
sounds
mean, I think
irresponsible to me.
Tori and a rich nigga, so I feel like there was a special service he used.
Yeah, it's definitely some special service because they're from high class lawyers, top of the building
He
lawyers.
ordered some whiskey I ain't never heard of in that episode. A couple episodes back. I was like, brother,
Yeah, I didn't
go
know.
ahead.
Do you go? I would never thought Torian be on my side, but I'm on. But there's one thing. But there's one thing about this season though. I feel is different than the rest of the seasons. There's not. Molly has this stuff going on with her family and stuff, but I feel like Molly hasn't really had her time to shine
You don't
this
think the
season.
episode when she was at the hotel, like doing the conference?
No, I feel like she usually gets more episodes in a season and more. I feel like she has more to do. I feel like she doesn't have much to do this season. I don't know. I feels like it's not enough Molly, or maybe because Molly as a character has grown and changed, it's not the same. So like it don't seem like this. She's in it just the same amount, but because she's such a different person
Molly,
now,
it
it don't
it
feel
seemed
like
like
she's in it that
Molly's
much.
finally finding a good balance. Like it's okay
Yeah.
to go get some dick. You know what I'm saying? Um, but
Hmm.
you ain't no hoe or nothing. You know, you ain't out here trying to
Yeah.
date the dude. You just wanted to go have sex one
She
night.
stopped. She stopped worrying about trying to get a
And she just
man and
living her
have a
life.
husband and be a power couple and just
Yeah,
living life,
yeah.
which is great character development and
Facts.
growth. I mean I enjoyed it. I enjoy
It'll be
Insecure.
interesting, man.
I thought you talked me into
Thank you.
liking the episode
I
more.
appreciate that. Which
Yeah.
offer which offer do you think she should take? Even though she should do both, but which offer do you think she should take?
I think she should take the water one. Their relationship has no issues. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a good relationship. Crenshaw was talking bad about her, putting her name down. He did apologize, which is good, but like I wouldn't want to work with him again after that. Because what if something happens again? Now you're gonna tell me you're gonna badmouth me again? Like you people let their true colors out when they feel like they've been
Mm.
betrayed. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like once he did all that and couldn't see the bigger picture, I would be like, nah, bruh. Like I hope all is good for you. I hope you have amazing things happen, but I can't work with you personally anymore. Like I'd help you out, but we ain't gonna be having no contract signed in between us. I help you out every now and again, Like if you want me to put you on with one of my events, I invite you. But like so long as business between us, I ain't like the way you handled your business last time. You acted real. I don't want to say immature, but like it kind of felt like okay. Sometimes in life you gotta
You gotta
make
give a little to take a little.
compromise in order to get to the point you want to be at. Like if that's your first big event, you can't just spit in the face of the people who are helping you throw your first big event if they have worries and concerns. If you really felt that strongly, you could have went to them. You could have went to them yourself and be like, "Hey, I feel really strongly about having this in my first show. It will really help be like helpful for me as my build my brand. Like if I don't have it, it's no point. You forget the point of the show. You know what I'm saying? Because what he put in the show, in reality, it wasn't that necessary. You didn't need to have that. You know what I'm saying? It was a fucking fashion show, bro.
I was a
You
fashion
didn't need
show
to
to
make a
you,
statement. To me, to me, at the end of the day, it's like it's just a fashion show.
right?
You're
But
a
to
fucking
people in
fashion
fashion,
designer,
it's
bro.
more than just fashion.
Yeah, but I understand that too. But if you getting put on for the first time, you if you really feel that strongly, try to make compromise. If they say take this out, take this out, take this out, but hey, how about we take some of it out? You know what I'm saying? It's called compromise, and don't call the person who's helping you a sellout because they're trying to make sure the money that's being provided to y'all to help you grow is secure. Because God forbid they pull out, now he got no money to throw his first
I mean, look,
big show.
I understand what you're saying, right? You talking to a nigga that was doing okay on his own, not the greatest. Of course, everybody
Yeah,
wants to be put on and stuff. The nigga was doing fine on his own, helping the community, helping them brothers who just got out of prison, making sure they got jobs and stuff like that. And she came to
yeah,
him, so it's
she
like,
did.
if you came to me, wanting me, I should be able to 100% do what my vision is. You know what I'm saying?
Which is understandable. I agree with that. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you got these people offering you mad money, communicate well with them. You guys want me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm what you guys were giving money to, but at the same time, I still got to do me. And if it works out, where if it goes to the point where like, we can't work this out, that's fine. But don't go bad mouthing the person who brought you the money
Oh,
to
now
help
see,
you.
that was messed up. I ain't gonna lie.
That was messed up. Cause it's like, okay, that's what made me not want to do
Yeah,
business with
yeah.
you anymore. Especially if you badmouth me. I was trying to help you out. Yes, it didn't work out, but don't call me a sellout because I was
All
trying to make
right,
sure
but
you
what if
got this
you?
bag.
Okay. Now let's base it off of the two visions that she had.
The first vision was way better.
It's funny you say that because I feel like let's take
Money
out Lawrence
wise.
out of the equation. Second vision
Yeah.
looked a little more like Issa's happier.
Yeah, that does because Issa, the first vision, she wasn't really involved with the community no
Yeah,
more. She was a mogul.
I mean, even though she was first class sitting next to Ty
So
Dolla Sign, which Ty Dolla Sign
yeah.
just had random cameos in this show. Shout out to him. Shout
I
out
know
to
that's your
him.
boy.
Legend.
Yeah. Shout out Ty Dolla Sign.
Always there when you need him.
Yeah, I guess so.
He like when she loves LA. She was able to
Yeah.
take We Got Y'all and turn it into the store, the old We Got Y'all building, and flip it and turn it into the Crenshaw store.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
she got a
dope.
key to the city.
I forget.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's pretty
Now
dope.
she was still living at the apartment.
Yeah. She was still the building
It's a
manager,
little
which,
rough. By the
she's
way,
still the
though, if you're
super.
dressing that nice, you probably need to sell some of them clothes. Go ahead and get out of there. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, one life is richer, but probably not as much fulfillment, and the other one
But also that
is all the dreams of being who she wants to be, but not as monetarily compensated.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna pick that one anyway.
I
She's
think
gonna end up picking that one,
I
not the money.
really
She's not
think
gonna
she'll
chase the
realize she
money.
could do both.
Yeah, I think she could do both too. I don't see any way she
Yeah.
can't do both. Like I don't know why her taking that deal made her rich and separate from the community. You could still stay in the
They will
community and
probably
be
want her to be in the community.
rich. Yeah, maybe. Who
But
knows? I don't know.
it's
There's a lot of
interesting, man.
assumptions.
I'm looking forward to what decision she makes with that, and also
Yeah, we got 2 more
if
episodes. Then it's over
will
forever.
Lauren make a push? Will Lawrence? I said Lauren. I don't even. Will Lawrence make a push? And will Nathan? Will
He gotta
Nathan
do
mess it up?
something. Oh well, Nathan. I don't know. He's very self-destructive.
Exactly.
I feel like he could mess it up.
Exactly.
He could mess it up. And it's very interesting. But speaking of self-destructive people, let's talk about the
Is it
season
the
finale
season
of
finale?
Succession.
You sure?
Yeah, that was the season
They don't
finale.
do 10?
Yep. Nope. This season only 9.
I mean, I guess it ain't like they said it's the last season ever. So I guess.
Nah, this was the season finale. They only did
Let me
9
tell
this
you
year.
something.
I listened to a
Let
lot
me
of
tell you
Succession
something.
podcasts.
What's the
and they all
father
said
name?
the same
What's the
thing.
father name?
It's the season finale.
Logan.
Logan. Oh,
Great job.
You great
Great job,
job.
Logan. That is how you handle your business. Because it's his business. And these kids,
Now
I
you're
couldn't
right.
look at one of them and be like, I trust them to take over. There is no way.
Well,
so I'm just, there's no way.
The only way
you can just let the business die. There's no way. He put all his like blood, sweat, and tears into this.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows for a fact, if I put it in the hands of these kids, it's going to die.
It will fall apart. Well, they all have done things to let him down and make him realize they're not ready. They're not built for this. They're not built for this. The only way they can do it is if they run the business together, which they finally did, which is I'm a commend them for. They finally got their asses together and was like, we can do this together, which it's too late now because Tom, motherfucking savage, reminded me of The Godfather 2, hit him with the, oh, so this is happening? Oh, let me go snitch to Logan, the one who can get it done, who knows for a fact that gets the shit done. Yes, it's fucked up how he tried to manipulate his kids and, really fucked up. He's not a good person, but like at the end of the day, Logan figures it out. Logan's never not figured it out.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Women think you can do whatever you want to your man. You think you could just do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But revenge is best served cold.
Sure is. Because, yes, Shiv trusted him to tell him, but like Shiv should have known better. Why she even tell him?
Was okay with that man going to jail.
Yeah, she kind of wanted him to go.
I don't blame Tom for snitching.
And then had the nerve to get mad at him for talking about it because the nigga was worried about going to jail. Oh, get over it, Tom. What do you mean? I could be in prison tomorrow.
I don't blame Tom for snitching. Because,
I don't blame him neither.
And on top of that,
legend.
Tom is going to snitch and then go and be a good husband. That's what's the crazy part about it.
That's the crazy part is he went to go check to see if she was okay. He knew she wasn't okay.
Fact, she wasn't.
You know why? Because he betrayed her. He betrayed his wife and then had the nerve to go to her and be like, hey, babe, you okay?
Fact. And then, look, bruh.
He knew for a fact that he done fucked up her plan.
Like, when it come to business, there's no emotions.
You gotta be cutthroat.
The dude for Gojo.
Yeah, you gotta be cutthroat.
Clearly. Yeah.
Great actor, by the way. Alexander Skarsgård.
Wanted the job. Clearly had proof he could do the job. On top of that, I don't blame Logan. At some point, y'all have all this money. The kids, by the way. The kids by themselves, I'm
Yeah.
sure, have a lot of money. Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah. No, they
Y'all have all
got
this money. Y'all didn't start a business. I know Kendall.
Yeah. Y'all
Kendall
didn't do your
tried.
own thing?
That didn't work out.
Kendall tried, but he was on a manic episode. He was falling apart.
Roman was just, beating his dick.
Yeah. That's all he was doing.
Shiv.
And Shiv had her own job, but she blew that up when she realized she could potentially be CEO because Logan manipulated her.
And it's like, okay, if I didn't see none of y'all have a successful business, and even
How the hell are you
even
supposed
when
to?
he followed her, even when she was being mentored by him, okay, she was saying stuff when she wasn't supposed to. I know, you shouldn't silence the woman, but she was supposed to be listening. She was supposed to just be paying attention.
Yeah.
There was nothing she was doing that would be like, oh, she ain't got no patience. There's nothing she was doing that's like,
yeah,
I can give the business to this woman. Like, man, I just gotta give that nigga credit.
None of them. Roman's a pussy.
And when Roman finally steps
Petrified
up,
by
Roman finally tries to stand his ground.
Yeah,
it's just like everything was like, it's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, it's way too late. It's way too late. Kendall just a fuck up. Like coming into the series when what he did to Kendall was fucked up, but now you see how Kendall is. It's like, okay, that makes sense why he didn't give it to him.
If the kids came together early in the season, we got a different story. We
sure do. But you know who else I gotta commend? My boy Connor. Man, Connor finally told them about themselves. Finally, I'm like, Connor, go. Now the next person I'm waiting to go off is Greg. But like Connor, for sure, I'm the oldest. At the end of the day, I'm the oldest. I'm the firstborn son. The fact that Kendall could say I'm the oldest in front of the oldest and disregard him like he's nothing, that was so disrespectful. I would have went off too if I was
thinking
Connor.
that too. I was like, for one, I ain't know Kendall was the oldest. And then Connor was like,
yeah, he's not the oldest. It was disrespectful. Yeah, Connor was like, I'm the oldest. I'm the fucking oldest. I was like, yeah, that's right, Kendall. I mean, that's right, Connor. Get at him. Get in their ass. Because, I don't know, I'm just happy they finally came together, but at the same time, it was way too late. The fact that Logan was able to restructure his divorce in that short of time, crazy. Had the mom like, why are you guys even so worried about this? Like, get over. Mom sucks.
Honestly, I don't know why they're so worried about this. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And
why do they want this job
like
so bad? Just be rich and be happy.
I mean, honestly, what's the phrase? Teach somebody how to fish they can eat for a lifetime. Like, these kids should be able to know how to go run a freaking business by now.
Exactly. They think they know how. They think it's a lot of they think they know how, but don't know how because they never have.
They throughout the season, they had so many chances to make decisions pretty much on their own.
But then again, would they have been able to start their own? Would Logan have let them be able to start their own businesses?
Depends on if the business got in the way of his.
Because exactly. So like I'm saying, like, do you think that Logan was grooming them to take over instead of letting them start their own business if they want? They could still start their own business if they wanted to on the side.
Their own business.
They could have.
You're probably better off doing the business, and then all right, maybe Dad wants to. Maybe I'm doing something that's getting in his way. All right, let's talk.
Yeah, buy my business and then make me part of the regular business, and then now that I've run my own business, now I know what to do or have an idea what to do, and boom, boom, boom. Now I could be CEO. But none of them never thought about that.
Except for Kendall.
None of them ever thought about that. Except for Kendall, kinda.
No,
really.
You know
he didn't really have any plans.
Kendall was the CEO at one point, and a couple negotiations just straight up failed. You remember that, like season 2? There was some of,
in the first season,
straight up failed.
The way he tried to get them out of debt, Logan didn't like that because then he lost a big chunk of their shareholding.
So
that's because Logan called him. That's why Logan called him a fucking idiot. That's when got to see how Kendall couldn't do it. the second season was definitely us seeing Shiv not being able to do it. And this third
Wow.
season, you just see her dig herself a deeper
Roman, we
hole.
just
And then
seen
this season,
Roman
you
shit
see,
the bed.
yeah. Well, Roman doesn't really even shit the bed necessarily. He just doesn't have that. He has the killer instinct. He just doesn't have
No,
it. You know what I'm
Roman.
saying? Like Roman has the killer instinct, the no motion, but like at the same
Look,
time, he
bro,
doesn't.
if he don't send a dick pic, I think this is a totally different story.
No, I think it was before the dick
No,
pic. He lost.
no,
He lost
because
his.
let me tell you,
I think it was.
because
I think it was before.
remember
I think
on
the
the
dick pic.
boat when they was going to talk to Cuz again, he asked him all these questions
Yeah.
about it, if he into this woman or not. And that was, I'm telling you, that was part of his decision, bro.
No, I think that was the nail in the coffin. But I think the first moment he realized that Roman wasn't for the job was when they were trying to decide who is going to be the interim one, and he called Roman and asked his
Oh, when
opinion,
he gave
and
it to
then Roman
Jerry,
goes, "Yeah, if that's what if
he
that's what you
didn't.
think is right, right? If that's what
No,
you think is
no,
right,
it's
Dad."
not that.
And
He said,
what
first
did
of
he
all,
say? He said something.
he called his father and he called Logan and he said, I think I should be CEO. But then he go, but if you don't think that's right, you should give it to Jerry, which he didn't need to say. He should just say, I should be CEO.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what it was. That's what took him out the running. Once he said that and didn't have the confidence in himself to be like, yeah, I'm running this shit. That's when Logan
Yep.
was like, he's out the running.
Yep.
You know, that's when he was
But
like,
the
yeah,
dick
you're
pic
out the
was
running. Because Roman did step up this season, but at the same time, he was already
and
out the
then he
running.
swore he was it. He was leaving Shiv out of the conversations. Man, at the end of the day, they just ain't work together.
Yeah,
Nobody wanted to communicate with each other. And it was a fail, bro. I mean, heck of a
exactly.
season. Well, that's a way to end it.
Yeah, wait, what a way to end the season. I was like, oh shit. See, it was literally. Have you ever seen The Godfather?
Honestly, no.
Okay, so at the end of The Godfather, I thought they were going to do the same thing they did at the end of The Godfather when Michael Corleone finally becomes a like the Godfather. At the end, very end, you see Michael Corleone's looking into a room and he's shaking hands with somebody and they just close the door. Like they shut her out. Like she's no longer involved with this shit. This is like he's in that shit. That's what I thought they were gonna do with Tom and Logan to Shiv. I seen that. I was like, oh shit. Which I think I've seen something somewhere that said that's what that was like
Got you.
inspiration for that scene.
Well, yeah,
But
man.
yeah, and this is crazy because they really had you thinking that Kendall was gonna die last
Yo,
episode.
I'm glad he didn't.
Even they even released this article. They released an article on Sunday that Sunday that episode doing a profile on the actor, profiling his method, his acting skills, and all the actors from the show. The way they were talking to him made it seem like, oh, he's
Yeah,
probably
I'm
not going to
glad
be
he
in the
didn't.
show no more. The way that the words they was using to describe him made it seem like he's no longer
That was
coming back.
when he came back. I was like, oh, thank God. And then Logan was reading
I was like, yeah,
his son a kid book, and he was like, "Ain't you too young for this?"
oh,
Yeah,
ain't you
yeah.
too
Ain't you
old
too
for
old for this?
this?
But all right, man.
Oh my
There you
goodness.
go.
But yeah, great way to end.
Great episode.
Great way to end the
Great way
season.
to end the season. You got real quick, man. I got some announcements. For my birthday. Well, look, I love making playlists. This is just almost on some hobby passion stuff. But for my birthday, man, I'm dropping the playlist. I'm put on Apple Music. I got to put on Spotify and Apple Music soon. It's on Tidal. I don't know if you people be able to see it. I guess I could share it to whoever's on the subscriber list. I'm gonna share the playlist on Tidal if you have Tidal, but I will definitely be putting the playlist on Apple Music and Spotify. You should be able to see those publicly. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It'll be hip
I think
hop,
so.
the first edition of the hip hop connoisseur playlist, the first volume. So hope y'all enjoy that, man. It's more like a birthday playlist, just a lot of shit talk, stuff like that. So that's first announcement. Second, make sure you go to the shop, noclearancepod.com/shop.
Yeah,
and get your no clearance gear, man. We're currently working on some more stuff, get you ready for the winter. Getting some
Yeah,
sweatpants, getting some joggers, hopefully a crew neck sweater, stuff like that. And but yeah, go ahead
yeah.
check out the hoodie.
Maybe a
Yeah,
whole
go ahead check out
sweatsuit.
the hoodies. Check out the long sleeve, the shirts. Get you a mug, so you can put your hot chocolate in there.
Yeah, the hoodies have been killing
That's a fact.
so far. Out of everything bought,
Shout
it's
out
been
to you.
bought the
And
most.
thank you to all those who have supported so far. Please continue to support. Support doesn't have to mean you buy it, even though we would love you to buy it. But you share it on your story. Send a link to somebody
Yeah,
you think
something.
may like it. We appreciate all of that, man. So
Yeah, we appreciate everything. Shoot, we appreciate every like, every
yes.
comment, every share, every save, especially on social media.
So shout out to y'all, and thank you
we
to
appreciate
whoever's
it all.
still listening to this episode. Much love. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all stay blessed, stay black. All right, live with no clearance, move with no clearance. I was supposed to say speak first. Speak with no clearance.
Yes.
Live with no clearance.
I'll say it, nigga.
No
Damn.
Clearance, all right.
It's speak with no clearance, live with no clearance, and shit, I fucked
Stop
it
it.
up too. It's speak
Shut
with
up.
no clearance,
All right,
move
y'all.
with no clearance,
Stay
and live with no
easy,
clearance.
man.
No clearance.
Peace.